I remember presenting a draft of the script to my professor, Andrea Nasfell at Asbury University, who is good friends with Terry Russio and a few other great screenwriters who worked on Pirates of the Caribbean and The Road to El Dorado. So she's in that crowd of action-adventure writers. One of the first pieces of feedback she gave me was, hey, you just need a little more action. Most action films are composed of 3 major events, and we only had 2 or so. And so I started considering what are the things that we have available? What are our resources? We have the ocean. And so a scuba sequence was quick to come to mind, except I am petrified of the ocean. I'll swim, but I will not go down, barely ever, even with goggles. So then I spoke with Tim DeMoss, our producer, and I said, hey, do you want a free scuba license?
All right, hey, how's it going, guys? We're up here about 15, 20 feet on top of the USS Amesbury. We're trying to keep calm, or at least everyone else maybe is already calm. I'm trying to keep calm.
My prior experience with diving before the Fountain of Youth was limited to like holding my breath in the hot tub and like diving for quarters at like the hotel pool as a kid.
So he went out there and got trained, and while he was training and discussing with me what was possible, I started writing and researching different shipwrecks.
We settled on this wreck called Alexander's Wreck, or the USS Amesbury, which is about an hour by boat west of Key West. So it's in the Gulf of Mexico.
Microwave.
My dad's rule in order to get a phone was you have to have your scuba license. And at first I really didn't have any like want to do that. I just did it because my dad made me, but as soon as I got in the water, I just loved it. Mr. DeMoss came up to me and he's like, okay, here's how you use this camera. This thing looks like a space helmet with like arms on it with a camera inside of it. It looked intimidating, and also it looked expensive. That was the scary part.
Kind of like this. Woo! Maybe we should stop. Yeah, maybe we should stop giving lessons.
My rule was basically just to like put the props down, and I had the GoPro to get behind the scenes footage. We went out to this shipwreck, which was cool because I had never actually seen like a shipwreck before, besides like small little sailboats.
So we all got booted up, we all got our stuff on.
We get off the boat, we swam out to where the wreck was.
We put the muck thing down. We were like, this is perfect. We'll put it right here. And my dad like put a chain over it, and we like put sand on it, and we made it look really good.
And so Michael and I are buddies, we go down. We're like waiting for the first shot, which is our stunt doubles descending into the scene. And then I'm just like not seeing anything. You couldn't see farther than maybe 7 feet, and I'm being generous, I think. So about as far as you are from me, you kind of start fading out. So all of our wide shots of the wreck, which is massive, it just wouldn't show up.
It looks like pea soup underwater, so we're gonna see if we get anything at all. But if you're seeing this, it means we've probably finished the movie, so you probably did see this scene. So.
You could barely see. You could see like 3 feet in front of you, and that's it. And we all had the storyboard that DeMoss spent so much time on that we did not get to use, which was very sad. It was great. He had little stick figures on it.
We didn't use those at all because we wanted to have a bunch of wide shots because, you know, we wanted to show, hey, we're underwater. But then the visibility was like trying to like see your hand from here, and you couldn't see it.
So we kind of decided I'm going to go down with Michael. We're going to stay as a tight group so we don't lose each other. And we're just going to follow one actor at a time. I would pantomime to them what I wanted them to do, and then I would just follow them doing it.
And we improvised the entire thing, and it came out great. I think it came out great.
So luckily, the visibility being bad made it so that it looks a little more mysterious, so it looks really spooky.
In that part of the story, they don't really know what they're looking for, but they do, but they don't. So it kind of works with you not being able to see.
It also helped us pick up the beam of light when he shows on the word muck. Like you can see the beam of light because it's so dirty, so much sediment is floating in the water. And it helped cover over a lot of my mistakes. I think if I were more advanced, the clear water would have been really gorgeous, but we had a lot to do and not a lot of time. And so this probably was a blessing in disguise for us to be able to finish.
When I saw the footage, I was completely blown away. I love that sequence. I think it's what elevates our film from being just a homemade project to a real quality production. I think people are gonna freak out when they see it in theaters.